from how they looked. Okay, Lev, one map away. Lev on defense, MIBR on attack.
Has every expectation of being there.
Go for a little 1-3-1. Just hear the sound. Fast react. A lot of people here. They can fast send it. What smokes are we doing? Okay, so if we're gonna play the 1-3-1, do we not?
It's on the other side of the smokes. The stuns come online. LEVIATAN try to work on in. They got pushed back with some counter utility. It's great
I
tracking
think they got a
from
faster
Second as well.
flood here.
That'll be a couple of kills from Tex on the top of it as MIBR run through LEVIATAN. This pistol round plan not paying off at all for Lev.
Still king in a 1-on-2, but both players grouped up towards tower.
Okay, I mean, it's nice from MIBR. I want to see something a little different from Lev, though. As soon as they do a 1-3-1, the whole point is like 4-person flood as soon as you get there. They do one smoke, like they're trying to stop the hit, and then they don't instantly go. They should have done like double smoke, whether it's this one here or whether it's the one heaven, and then just 4 heavy.
Difficult to clear with all of that initiator utility that Lev are indexed into.
They just missed their window.
So MIBR out to an early advantage here now.
Think we'll see long-term dominance? Nah. Valorant? Nah. They changed the game too much. They changed the game too much and it's too snowbally.
Just classics from Lev against this, I mean, quasi FPX buy from MIBR. They have a judge instead of the typical.
Like in CS, it's okay. Vitality like might lose a couple of maps because of like the one economy, but because we have double economy here, it's just the pistols just mean so much more.
So good luck facing down against that. 2 apiece for Osbos and second, and a third on top to finish off the round in style.
That'll be a lot to flow for MIBR. If they see
and the
that
game
the strong
changes too
side
much.
of Lev is fighting into their Cypher, they're going to fast react into sites just how they did that round.
What if you get a Primi in every role? You would still lose to teams.
Is going to get decided is in these retakes for Lev. How well MIBR can play up, can disrupt that utility, and hold on to boss fights that can be quite difficult on this map.
MIBR have saved up to get Osbos an attack up on round 3 as a response to defender-sided aggression. A lot of times you'll see defense teams pick one part of the map to fight a little bit more forward into. Right now that's going to be outside of Arcade. Only Tex patrolling the area. There's a camera for protection, but I'm really curious to see how Osbos is able to work this operator in on the attack.
Well, no matter what, he's incredible.
Excellent there on the lurk, but the stun is a little bit too tough to work through. He'll get traded out.
Report over that this 3 here, speed up on site. Surely this is a bonus, man. How does Osbos play this with op?
Right inside of the smoke with the shotgun. And King doesn't really have too much support around him. Second shies away for now. As LEVIATAN with 2 players up into Dish. And that just encourages MIBR to continue playing forward. Not too much of a fight yet from Lev. But their backs could be vulnerable. Mazzino's going to inform his teammate that he has to go in, and Zekin seizes the moment.
It's a good stun.
Nice shot from him. Now holding down the line and the rest, the back line.
They know where they both are now as well.
Osbos has this crossfire now. The first shot goes astray. Zeno will hold it down though, no issues found. The sole survivor be lucky to get out of here with that gun intact, and he won't. Verno finishes off the round.
Doesn't matter in that.
3 in a row.
Osbos tried to give him a chance as well.
Every round so far that we've seen Lev go for some proactivity together, go for one of those 4-1 fights. MIBR have had their weak side there and have been able to immediately react and take a
hero,
side
hello
on the
mate.
other side.
Good to see you, bro.
And no matter how much util you have, no matter how well set up you are to play that retake, it can still be challenging when a player like Zekin is playing close to these smokes. And MIBR is so confident
Pistol into a bonus.
In their post plants.
I thought MIBR would have a tougher time just blitzing into sites, but because they've been finding the weak side so consistently, that hasn't been an issue at all. And I think maybe signaling some changes for LEVIATAN as they're back to their pistol
Surely if
plans.
they do a 1-3-1, they blood properly on this.
with
Oh, they've owned them with the dog.
MIBR will play this round nice
They're
and
going to be
slow.
out of position for this.
Contact second in.
I'm out of here.
No issues.
Okay, they're all here fast.
Oh, wow.
Dude, they put the...
Brimstone ultimate.
Okay, it's attack brim, I was going to say.
Side just to deny anyone playing up there with a shotgun. Little anti-eco plan.
Leon only has 1 smoke.
You can see that even in a round like this with no one on site, this is more of the pace I was expecting. MIBR really methodically.
Yeah, I don't like their 1-3-1. I don't get the point of them doing their 1-3-1 if they're going to play like this.
The angles now in this post plant.
but all these smokes, in theory, will make things more difficult in the future. Right now, though, without the weaponry, MIBR will make quick work of LEVIATAN. Just a couple of bandit kills for Neon at the end.
Lev has looked pretty telegraphed so far in this game. They're either going for aggressive plays this 4, or just playing back and looking to go into the Flood retake. So you see an MIBR that is actually using very few resources to go for most of their segments. Here, of course, that Brimstone ult was invested for Heaven, but the actual beginning of the round was just a full contact up from Zekin into popping when they were already close to the smoke.
Safety's off.
LEVIATAN aggro again this time. Set up to fight towards B main, maybe look to crunch with the players on the A side.
Okay, I like this from Lev. This is what their comp is meant to do. Go aggro.
Oh my word, now the ultimate opening up the skies.
Valerant's just left his whole team here. No way, and his whole team's owned him.
Neon just try and stabilize, and that's the spike. Stuck now here in
Vano
spawn.
actually just
LEVIATAN
straight
are
up
down numbers, have
pieced
no
out of
HP to
there.
work with, but they have control of the spike.
Left the
Somehow,
spike as well.
Flood is still alive, and
That's
all three
incredible.
players work back towards A.
This is a funky round. I like the idea from Lev to go seek out the fight, but now, the second they leave A main, that's exactly when MIBR fill in.
Barely 70 health between the last 2 members of Lev.
But even then, with all of MIBR coming through 1 point, some chances for LEVIATAN to play together and work this choke. Flash fully pings out King, but MIBR have been slowed down for a moment. Osmos tried to step into the molly, but the shot wasn't found. It has to be together from MIBR, trying to line up and knock down. It's down to the wire, but Tex will see it through for the win.
Close on that. I think it's a little close.
MIBR again somehow answering this aggression.
And if Vano doesn't get out of there, I wonder what that round looks like.
To receive. I think the best reaction there was that Brimstone Molly getting thrown down, meaning that only the Neon got through the smoke here. And the rest of the team was able to kind of duck away and live.
Yeah, I cannot believe he gets out with this.
It's insane. Full blind, 11 health.
It's incredible, man.
Down left click on the way out. Some cover and fire on the retreat. So LEVIATAN moved back to the forward B play. Hold on to the stun this time.
Why would they not push with Breach?
MIBR shy away this time around.
The whole point of this is Breach is meant to go A main.
And this A site yet again. Basically
Stun,
free for the taking as that
flash,
one gets
flash.
pushed away.
Yeah, just 1 stun is all it takes to move Neon out of there. Well, the Lurker has been shut out of this round now. Still worried about
Mizuno gets a kill, he
position
gets his
on
ult.
Raptors, though. It won't be easy for LEVIATAN to break out from spawn.
And he can play off Osmos's
Oh, the timing on that
contact,
flash was
holding with the
incredible.
open door and the op in hand.
They just turned the corner.
I'm not sure if the flash and spawn pinged out these players from Lev. Both duelists now approaching on the Lurk. Verno, though, calls in some support from his own duelist.
Oh,
As
that was
Osmos
nice.
and
That was
crew
so calm
shut
on that
down
sidestep.
this hit, and the position unbreakable out of Zekin. This has been shocking, to say the least. A start to LEVIATAN's own map pick. Going to go up 6-0 in favor of their opponents.
In all these retakes, LEVIATAN's utility has still been being used to clear out players in deeper positions. But consistently, it's been MIBR holding close off angles. That round, Zekin up towards Heaven, locking it down close
I think we
to
see
the smoke,
Zekin back on server
swinging
for
off the
Ascent.
contact of his
Nah,
teammate.
they'll do
That's what's been ruining these
they'll
retake
do
attempts
Jet,
for LEVIATAN. It's
Phoenix,
brutal for them, considering so much of
Jet,
their
Phoenix,
game plan
Sova,
this half
Cypher.
appears to be play aggressive 4-1s early to catch the extremity players, and then play into set retakes.
You'd have to expect there's going to be some form of adjustment. How unsuccessful it's been from LEVIATAN. They're going to choose to call a timeout now and consider their options, because they've got major ultimates now coming online. Kind of wild. 6 rounds they've played and haven't been able to use those ults. Finally
Might
will
play
have
Vice?
that.
Yeah, I
So
mean, they
it
might
goes to
play
show you
Vice.
how difficult a half this has been so far.
For sure. Especially when you're playing the Teo, the Breach, which have some of the highest counts to get those ults online. I've played some very interesting games in this stage. The last one especially, where it looked like they were absolutely down and out against Furia, getting stomped out on the first map of that series. Only to turn around and 13 won it.
They got no
What's
idea how
interesting
to
to me
play
is
on
that
defense. Yeah, man.
It's often, I feel like, that
Teams
looking at one of
don't-
their maps, and I don't feel like
Teams
they
aren't
have
really.
a perfect game plan.
Teams haven't got it down.
Good at finding the individuals to step up towards the end of it.
But I mean,
finding that
Fracture was out of the
adaptation.
map pool for a
Now with
long
a
time.
Reasonably late timeout from Coach Owner.
And even when
It's a big
Fracture was
task
like
to
in
get
the map
anything
pool, there wasn't
working
too many
here
teams that were
on
like
defense.
great at it.
LEVIATAN's
You had a couple.
individual mechanics in their team fighting is almost second to none. Very good at working themselves out of tough situations, even if they don't always have the right read at the start of a round. We'll see though, because they might want to invest something here. Spike has been donated the Odin this round, and with a north side crunch, I would not be surprised if LEVIATAN ripped an ult or two to try and swing this one their way. Early stun pushes Tex away from
Dude, I
the
mean,
line,
they're all
but
here,
these
though.
Players working into Dish that could
Oh,
pose the
this was
biggest
nice.
problem. Second says
Wait, it's a
absolutely
good
no
reaction
issues
from
to be found.
MIBR
That
here.
from him.
This is
Even
very nice
Tex
from them.
turns around to deal with those 3 players coming
Yeah,
out
I like
from
the reaction
Arcade.
on
That
this,
is
and they get a
7
pawn as
straight now
well.
for MIBR.
Dominant round. Lev didn't use any of their ultimates there.
Stage
Weapon
2,
owner
you
attempted
be in
the aggression, so
Barcelona?
now,
Nah.
round 0-7.
It doesn't
This
really
is
work
the one
going to
with
the
figure out
roadshow
the
stuff.
change. This is the one they were talking about
I
in
got
the
offered to go
Yeah,
to
that was actually
Vietnam for
Mizuno's second
Pacific,
ult
but
on the
there's
Brimstone
no way I
of
would
the
have been
half.
able to watch
Full fun
EMEA,
antiques.
Pacific, and Americas.
LEVIATAN have not been able to dish
I guess
into
it's easier
those.
to just stay at home.
The early fights have just been a disaster for Lev so far.
These aggressive rounds haven't been working so far. But with this composition they're playing, it's hard to not
It's hard
play
to not
aggressive.
do
It's,
it.
it's fracture defense. You're playing double initiator.
Yeah, so you work on, well, maybe we just need to approach the fight a little bit
Yeah,
different.
this
in our
is
trade,
this
get
is
those
nice from
openers.
Lev though.
Figure out
They
how to
clear
deal
all
with
the
those
bottom
players playing
side.
close in the post.
The thing is, Dish is pretty wide
do
open.
they get to
and
hold
the
on to
Seekers
this?
inform MIBR that
Keep
they
an eye on
just
this
have
luck.
sight. Again, it's just going to be retake simulator, but playing an A post plant versus 4 ultimates, a Tejo, and a Breach is not an easy task, but now Blows doesn't have the chance to use his. LEVIATAN are running into this retake before they've actually ripped their ultimates. It's a bit rushed from LEVIATAN, as now the duelist is lost as well. No Spike into the fight, and now Sato's been shut out
Holy,
as
they
well. Where
they
are
used
the
double
ults?
into this
LEVIATAN
round as well, and they got
did
absolutely
Three
nothing.
invested only to be flawless. It's a
I know,
disaster.
MIBR are
That was
unbelievable at this map or
completely
what?
disconnected from LEVIATAN. The
Oh,
first
there's no one
player
there
is
to play
swinging.
defense.
Before even
Pleb, thanks
the
so much for
Neon
the
is
tier 1, man.
investing,
Appreciate the
before the
22 months.
ultimates are
Thank you for the
getting
tier 1.
used. And then they're still putting all these tools in regardless.
Oh,
As one by one, they just
It was
swing into
triple ult.
Ospas
Wait, what else
and
did they
get
put into it?
executed.
Ospas cracking that slide with the op too is real sweet. He's got 10 kills for himself this map.
Owner is mad.
You got Breach,
That was
Waylay,
their
and
round. That was the power ults online. And now it's 0-8.
this?
So
Neon?
LEVIATAN don't go quite all in this time.
Jesus.
Instead, just
OG
cover,
Nabi,
control
thanks so
of
much,
A
man.
main
Appreciate the
defense
prime as well.
forward
Thank you, the 5 months.
MIBR are going to look for the reclear. Pull that ultimate from Zek, and Sato sits
Okay,
him
that
down.
feels like the first time in a
Good
long
counter
time that they've actually
util.
got the first kill here.
Will stop MIBR from working back in.
First time this game where it feels like Lev have actually been on the right side to catch a player early in an extremity.
Also the first time we've seen Tex go so quickly on the lurk. Ospas wants this. Not wasting any time there. Dashes away.
Creating pressure for Tex to walk up though.
Yeah, Tex is going to find something here. Blows. Needed that first shot to be hit.
And look at Verno just walking into the other site.
And so down in a 4v5, MIBR now have an easy plant on B. It's evened at 4 apiece.
Verno's just taking this fight CT. The off is here too.
A pixel to play with. No kill found for Ospas. He redirects his eyes. Protects himself from the stun. LEVIATAN are trying to heat this one up on the flank now as Neon gets the first kill. And MIBR, they're scattered a little bit. Ospas has no help coming in. It's only Tex on the other side of things now. But LEVIATAN spotted him out. He's shut out of the round. Now it's MIBR's turn to be a little bit scattered. LEVIATAN just sticking through on the spike. 9 rounds in, but
Verno
it's better
maybe
late
helped
than
him
never
out a
for
little bit
LEVIATAN.
for that one.
Finally getting theirs on the board.
We know what we're doing. Trust each other.
Finally catching someone early.
Tex whiffs a little bit, and then he's going for redemption, and Verno just sends a flash straight at
Verno
him.
walking in as well. But here the team fighting was better from Lev. They found isolated players from MIBR. They traded effectively. And they're back in this game.
Hearing some big yells from Sato up on the stage. LEVIATAN getting some wind in their sails now after a round win. And that's Sato with the hop, using that to break the camera. Reveals his position.
LEV carry themselves so differently on the stage. MIBR very stoic, very focused. LEV want to get that energy and build into a
Does the
comeback.
LEV comp not work? I think to play this map you gotta have info Senti. Killjoy or Cypher. That's where I'm at.
Find an open site. LEVIATAN just do not anchor. They're always challenging on the flanks. This is now 3 players working back into A main.
Maybe if you had loads of protocols, you could make Vice work.
But Sato will take down the Cypher. And now MIBR don't have that forward position. It's just Zekin stuck over in sand by himself. Will LEVIATAN be able to flush him away? He would be the problem, and he is holding it down. MIBR brought things back even.
Say about the damage that he did here as well. Oh, what a shot.
Oh,
it's unlucky.
Neon is there with 10 HP.
Man, imagine he didn't panic here and just brought out his pistol instantly.
But Neon survives.
That was a good shot though.
Wins the 1v1 and doubles up the rounds for LEV. It wasn't a massive adjustment in how that they're approaching these rounds.
Oh.
This is another retake. Another mistake, I think, in the way that they were fighting. But they actually succeeded in flushing the players out from main. Creating a situation where MIBR felt like they had to make a play to fight back in. This time being able to punish it.
And even then, Zekin nearly 1v3 to win the round regardless. It won't be easy for LEVIATAN to work back in.
2 away from Mazino's ult.
That's for sure.
Go for this trap play again. Do they gonna eat this stun?
That's the look
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's nice with the util over the top.
Of the round. And it's Zekin that's stuck in arcade as players try to flush
Dude, look
him
at
away.
that HPs.
Now King covers another one. Gets the lurk on the south side.
It's a pretty nice trap though.
Only advanced an inch, and even then,
Stun.
LEVIATAN swarmed in.
Salvo. The salvo at the same time as you're dodging the stun. Saturate lands on your head.
Basically nowhere else to go for MIBR.
You can see Verno back in spawn, worried about the flank. It's a good read. Neon is eventually going to be approaching.
They're also out of tools.
And by the way, that's our Brimstone with an operator. Repaused on dish.
Ospas, maybe a chance here. A reclear coming in underpass.
Yeah, but Neon's been holding this.
Oh, he got the heads up,
How
man.
good is he with the up? Very good is the answer.
Dreaming that stuff.
Now flashes, no longer in the equation for MIBR.
And Spike doesn't overplay his hand.
I mean, look at the positioning from LEVIATAN. Like, they've got, on defense, blows patrolling, attack spawn. They've got a Neon down in underpass. They're giving the site again.
Zeno's going to get a
So
plant.
they can come in from so many different angles.
But you would imagine he saves his ult for next round.
King has a refresh on
Pretty
his
sure
side.
Spike's made the winning
Neon ready
play.
to go on this retake.
Zeno gets the
Like, no matter what, they just have no space, and he'll just walk in
kills
Spike.
before
Yeah.
that's a factor, and it won't be.
Stony with the prime. Appreciate the 11 months. Thank you for that, mate.
Spike was there. LEVIATAN still playing this one by the books. Stun goes a little bit wide, but
Oh,
Spike
Oh
now
my God,
finds
imagine
himself isolated. 1-on-3 now for Ospas, pushed away by the blast. And LEVIATAN already onto the Spike. It's going to have to be done with the rifle. Ospas baiting a little bit, calling the bluff, but this time it's a full stick. King will hold it down, not give Ospas the chance.
The no-scope was impressive. But Ospas has to
well, at least he
see
saves the op.
this round to LEV. They've won 3 in a row now. And they are starting to find success. These early fights have looked a lot better. There, catching on to Zek and being prepared for Tex on the lurk. He got the better of them in so many of these early rounds with those split pushes.
And I think it's because they've controlled it more now. They're not just full sprinting through on those fights. They're taking space and then holding, waiting for MIBR to step into them.
It's a lot more of that kind of trap play style, getting that pressure, then flashing, refighting, and punishing players.
Well, this time things change a bit. It's MIBR quickly into this A site. They realize almost all of the forward attacks have been through B. So collect themselves a free site.
Again, LEV uncontested on this triple flank. This time only 2. And now
Big
forces
Joe
being
Fraspa.
sent to deal with it.
2v2,
Oh my God,
front,
crouched
but the shot
that.
not found. Mazino already pulls out the ultimate to stall out the flank. That's a big loss.
What
Santos gonna
the?
be really late to the party on the
What
north side.
the hell?
LEVIATAN are running
Why has he
through
done
these
that?
A-main players. Again, MIBR isolated. Zekin, the Soul Sands player, in a new position this time. Last time was good for 2. Nearly the third could have won the round from here.
Go from Tex.
This time, he might just need the whole lot. Patience.
No way.
Patience from Zekin. Now the pressure is applied. It's just Zekin and Tech.
Just not planning for them.
Dropping into the site, but too many lines have been held.
Dude, it's an
LEVIATAN
incredible recovery,
brought
man.
this
4 in a
back,
row.
4 in a row to close out this half.
Honestly, this is
This
very
map looked
doable.
like MIBR were trying to beat their own record. Have a new fastest map here in Americas. But LEV bounced back into it. They show better control in these late rounds. They succeed at pushing through on the flanks. They stop overextending.
Winnable?
into
Yeah,
these
no,
fights.
it's for sure winnable,
Ready
man.
for Texas lurk. And from what was the grimmest of starts,
With what I've
now
seen
this
from
game
teams
is
on
well
defense
and
here,
truly possible. It's
this is
8-4
insanely
at the
winnable.
half. A must-win for MIBR when we return.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Did we figure out why there's no crowd? Apparently something to do with sound issues. That's what one guy said in chat, so I want to believe it. Must be true then, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Could be wrong. I mean, it's the it's all we have to go off of right now. It's definitely something with the venue that would make the most sense. I'm on board with it.
MIBR find themselves in a good position to push us to Ascent, but they're going to have to get through a powerful LEVIATAN attack side in order to do so. Don't forget, this is our first time seeing MIBR playing this Fracture. First half looked incredibly dominant, but those last 4 rounds made me hold out full faith in MIBR just yet, because we've seen what LEVIATAN can do when they go off to a run.
Certainly, this is a team that just takes that momentum and moves with it. Ospas was
with
the
a
star
pistol.
of the first half. He had an incredible showing.
Then
on the
maybe,
attack
what
side
is this
check.
one? We got the
And out there on
attack,
defense,
shorty.
A lot of tools to push him off, a lot of tools to shut
Dude,
him
everyone's
down.
going for a 1-3-1.
But
Surely
this
on the
round, a lot
1-3-1
on
they
line for
just
them. They
fast
pick this
flood.
up, get an early op for Ospas
I can't watch
as
a
they did
1-3-1
in
where
the
they all
first
sit
half.
behind the smokes
Seems
again.
feeling real good.
The name of the game for LEVIATAN, Exec Power. Here, you've got double duelists, you've got double initiators.
Okay, here they go.
Just overwhelm sites completely
Where are my smokes
from
at?
any angle. And in similar fashion to previous,
1, 2, okay,
Sato, the one
double
to plant
smokes
spike,
and we
quick
start
dash
actually
into the
fast
site.
flooding.
Where's the team playing
It's way
off-site?
better.
It is just
I like this
Spike
from
up in
MIBR.
tower with a shorty of all things. Shorty versus
We're
Sheriff.
just straight
And
sticking
Zekin
this.
gets the half stick already. This could be a problem for LEVIATAN now losing Sato.
Now Molly's coming in late.
The post plant. It's just a full
Dude,
stick.
that
There's
is how
5
you
people
fast flood.
alive
They actually
before
just
that spike's
they gave him a
defused.
lesson here.
MIBR end up getting the kills.
Gave
and
him a
the
quick
stick.
lesson.
Just on the quick little retake there.
Guys, you know that thing that
LEVIATAN
you were
caught sleep
doing
at
that
the wheel.
Yeah, I
you
didn't
didn't
see
do?
where the
This is
user
how you
ended
do
up
it.
getting used there for Lev. It felt like it was maybe a miscue
Oh, that
on
was
how
nice,
that
man.
plant was getting denied.
That was
So what
satisfying
LEVIATAN
to
were
watch.
doing, they were walking 2 players down underpass
Sure.
in the
Super
post plant
satisfying
because
to
they
watch.
think they have 10, 15 seconds
Double
before
smoke,
the
then
retake
to
comes
take
online.
sight
So
straight
quick.
up.
Yeah.
Tap
They
the
just had
spike
no
as well,
one
create a
on
lot of
site.
pressure.
But we've seen other teams in the past on Fracture do
And the
this.
missiles.
And
Oh
dude,
my.
how do we miss salvos?
That would also be a factor,
Yeah.
a small factor.
And
when-
that's more what I was wondering because I heard them ticking
Yep.
and I didn't know where
It's a
they
point
went.
and click.
That is a big mistake for Lev.
And yet they force up
Oh.
into this one. 5 stingers.
Locating targets.
And with both duelists coming in from Dish, this is something Lev were running. Those quick pops out from the higher elevation. Spike looking to wrap back around Zekin, who has now fled from main.
Dude,
But
this
MIBR
is so
still
weird.
have
Look at the
players
minimap.
on this site. It's not like LEVIATAN are going in where no one's home. They thought it was a little bit clear because they just ran through, but now MIBR have all shown up to the party. This is a force from LEVIATAN, mind you.
Yeah, and that
Now with only
force is
2
done.
players left alive, Blows is cycling through
At least
clips
have the spikes
on
they
the
can
stinger,
cancel, but
realizing this round is done.
ooh, it looks like MIBR just have a way better
Great
understanding. I'm not
reactions
gonna
from
lie.
MIBR.
That pistol gave me a lot of faith in them for this map.
And this should be the round that secures them this map.
Yeah, LEVIATAN gambled everything going for the force here.
Money next round's going to be brutal. They might have a chance to at least get this plant back on B, but winning a retake.
Yeah.
When King's 1 HP.
He missed the salvo. He
when
needs to buff
Blows only has
Teo.
a stinger, that feels impossible.
Not sure that's how it
With the
works.
Cypher camera here as well, once they
30 seconds left.
will see these players coming in, there's a chance for the quicker rotates from MIBR. Make it even less comfortable for these players. No more bullets left just to add insult to injury. What you got for us, Blows? What can you do? Some low members on the other side, but can only do so much with a magazine on the stinger, especially when he's getting peppered through the box. So Tex will finish the deal there and bring
You got a
MIBR up to
plant.
double digits.
I mean, it's going to double down again, right? Another force.
MIBR did a really good job of fighting together in that round. You saw this interesting play to split the players in main, going through drop past the site to pinch. But the reaction was to just back out of that space and instead look to refight once that space in the site had been conceded.
Yeah.
And those decisions have to come very quickly when you're playing against a double initiator, double duelist team.
Nah, they just
MIBR
accept it.
delivered on it perfectly, and now they get the luxury of playing against a really bad buy from LEV.
So that's 2 rounds in a row. LEVIATAN have seized space on site and then kind of donated it to MIBR. And the way MIBR danced the map has been a perfect answer into it. Last time it was Stingers with half armor. This time, not even that.
The glass cannon Stinger. What can it do?
I'm not exactly
I
sure.
mean, they at least pick the right site.
Yeah, the Guardian here, 2 body shots will do it.
Dashes up into tower, and there you have the first victim of Osbos's Guardian. This time, though, LEVIATAN actually hanging around on the site, but it's still not going to be a good look for you, because now Zekin sliding in, finding you exactly.
But he's made so much
where you
space
thought
for
you
the
were
rest of his team
safest.
that's nice.
That round is just over in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, Zekin's done good work
Quick
out
work
there.
from MIBR. This map feels like it's running away in just a few seconds. But again, MIBR do a great job of
How was
playing off each
Heretic's
other.
Eternal Fire? It was really good, man.
Easy round on the
It delivered.
And now it's just a matter of shutting down this rifle buy from LEV.
Find ourselves in an interesting position where it's MIBR on a map they've never played, hoeing out LEV, heading on to an Ascent, another map we've never seen these rosters play together.
There.
LEVIATAN. This map sort of hinging on this round now, just to stay afloat for a little longer. First kill moves
There.
into Spike's inventory. But
Does
by the
Vitality
way,
have
there's
first
a
seed at
Jet
London?
just
Nah, they still
up
got to
in
win a best
spawn.
of 5.
Osbos is just going for a walk.
They get double map ban for it,
Because
though.
he just can.
Yep, and that's a trade-off of not playing any Senti on this map. It's
Yeah,
hard
I'm
to
already
control.
seeing
He used the
Good
dash
good
for that
reactions
as
from
well to catch
MIBR,
the
though.
really quick
Dude,
timing.
they might get this map, man. Might have to add another team to the fracture. Problem is it's double pistol, but
For a push there, and now LEVIATAN,
the
they're
fact that
waiting
they're
for
actually like
reaggression, but
pushing around the
amount
map,
of map control MIBR has, they
on
have no reason
defense.
to push.
Yeah, typical stuff from Lev. Regrouping later
More
into
than what
the
most
round,
teams
waiting
do.
for the refresh.
as soon as I see the 3-person
King's
fight A
fault
main
line
and they
before
push
wanna
behind,
look
then
into
I'm
this
on
A
board.
site. It'll be Tex to patrol here. One trip to play off of.
Yeah, the Cypher was the interesting part of this comp for me. I think he's great for info on your attack sides and to some extent on defense as well, but hard anchoring, it's difficult.
Well, the support is coming in. MIBR already have 4 players on the path, but where can Tex even play on
Nah,
that
he's found-
site?
he's found the gap.
Somehow he stays alive.
Texas found the gap.
The rest of his teammates, he can't
Oh,
say the
nice
same
shots.
for them. Osbos for 2.
Dude, Tex is still alive.
And now Tex still
Oh
ratting it
my
up, down
god.
on
Bro,
site.
his
That's a
POV must have been
headshot
so sick in
mid-jump.
this.
This round ripped away by
Man, that
Osbos
time.
and Tex.
So
And
nice
Neon
from
not
Tex,
long
man.
for
He stayed
this
alive for
full
so long
lights
here.
out from MIBR.
The
That
util
shot
dumped
in main
him.
from Tex was disgusting.
Craziness.
Executes the other player
There's like
on
a couple of
jumpy.
things where Lev here,
and
like the
locks
only
down
place where
his
there's no
site.
util is top site and we don't have anyone spamming site.
This is around
You know,
there.
head over towards B, like the util
With
wasn't
just
fully
the
together.
mechanics on display. Look at that from Osbos as well.
One enemy remaining.
And these ones to close it out.
I'm too slippery, bro.
No, for real. The way he was dancing around the utility getting thrown him, so then he can be top site
Yes.
to have the drop down the Cypher cage. It's exactly how you want to see your anchor playing.
Okay,
Lev
8.
lost pretty much the whole
8
map
goes in
last
it.
round, conceding that north side. Now they'll look to play for it, split towards A instead.
Saw this Same look.
Zekin's
from
gonna get
LEVIATAN
wrecked.
A few rounds ago with the dive and the pinch back into main. This time Zekin tries to take
He
that
did
fight,
good
but
to get out of
still
there.
Slips on out of there. The mobility from MIBR is impressive. The difference for Lev is this time Neon's in the site, holding on to that space that was just taken. So LEVIATAN have a chance to work back in. And his players come stepping out from the smokes. There's LEVIATAN. in a
Man,
decent
how
enough
have they
position.
won
Not
this
Bruno has
one?
anything to say
Alright,
about
fair
it.
play. They're
And
way better at this
Osboss
map.
to deliver the
Double
final
pistol
blow.
helped,
We are
but
going
I actually
all
saw
the
some
way
good stuff
here
from them.
in this series for London.
As soon as, dude, if you look at the
a fracture for MIBR is
legit, if you just showed me the
dominant.
double pistol,
13-4,
like the
victory
fast
for
pistols
them.
and how they reacted,
Osboss
you'd just be able to tell
putting
who
on
won
a
this map
show.
instantly.
The anchors as well, Verno and Tech stepping up in some
Good
of those
demo
big
for Lev
moments.
though, if they can survive to London,
And what looked like
because
everything was just working. Their opponent kept
I
going
mean
for these
MIBR
aggressive
did the
plays
stuff that they were
on
lacking.
defense. They shut it down.